So we've done the internal dissection, and I'm now gonna cut open the head. Let's see what we can see. You can see that cranial cartilaginous case. So this is like our axial skeleton that's made of cartilage. The jaws are made of a different kind of cartilage than the cranium. This is chondrocranium. And we've sort of cut right through the middle of it. So you can sort of see the brain in there. Sort of cut right through the middle of the brain too. Remember, the brain is 3 parts. I wonder if I can cut more. You can pull out that whole, like this whole cranial bit is this long, thin thing that goes down into the spine. But I find it difficult to cut the whole thing out. I don't know if I have the energy for it. But often students will. They'll cut along here and they'll pull that whole cranial brain casing out, kind of like a skull, but not quite. I also wanted to show you guys, oh, that's upside down. This is a cross section of the tail, so I have the whole tail here. Just to do a comparison, we were looking at the lamprey cross section. You can still see that central sort of notochord in the middle. Where's my pokey stick? Still see that circular kind of notochord. We now have a much larger sort of cartilaginous structure supporting. This is actually the bone structure that's supporting the fin at the back. So that comes down so the fin can move, and the muscles here are going to move this bone in order to move the fin. This is the vertebral column sort of bone. It's not a vertebral column, but you know what I mean. Do you see the dorsal artery and the nerve cord? So it looks similar. We haven't left too far away from what our lamprey looks like. Here I've cut the shark in half again, right near the dorsal fin. And again, you can see that same dorsal aorta at the bottom that's bleeding, and the nerve column at the top, and the notochord spinal structure. But there's no like bony ribs per se, like we're gonna see in bony fishes. There's none of that. There's very little support in here. Most of that's muscle.